What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kaso, you heard, and we are back with another reaction. But today is going to be something different. Now, listen. Now, if you follow my page, if you have been following my page, or even if you're new, if you've been following, you already know that I've already done a reaction to Chance the Rapper's new song, The Heart and the Tongue. Now, most of us if you've heard it already, if you've seen the video, the song is just crazy, lyrical, and whatnot, and most people might not understand what he's talking about. Now, if you're new to my channel, then you're not gonna know that I reacted to his video. Now, if you're new, hit that subscribe button and like this video and share it already. But today's gonna be different. So after reacting to that video / song, I was like, man, I said in that video, I said I wanted to do a video basically breaking down what he was talking about with, well, the best way I could do it. So today we're going to react to we're going to do another reaction to Chance the Rapper's The Heart and Tongue lyric video and try to break down what he's talking about. So without further ado, we're going to get to this reaction video. I appreciate you for watching, appreciate you for clicking the play button, man. So without further ado, we're going to get to this video right now.
My heart and tongue are fighting, my mind is undecided. It's not like Trump and Biden, it's more like something private. Like when your cousin's fighting, one of them get excited. You can't just jump the gun and pick a side and jump inside it. Remember Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it.
Now let's pause. Now when he says, remember Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified him, most people don't know who Pontius Pilate was. Pontius Pilate was the 5th governor of the Roman province of Judea, serving under Emperor Tiberius from the year 2627 to 3637 AD. He is the best known today for being the official who presided over the trial of Jesus or Yeshua or Christ, and later ordered his crucifixion. So basically he ordered the people to crucify Christ. So when he says, remember Pontius Pilate hung a God, they hung Christ up on a cross and justified. He tried to justify it and say that it was the right thing to do. So yeah, that's what he was talking about. Let's keep this thing going.
The truth is slow cause someone's always in a rush to hide it.
Hey, now he says the truth is slow because someone's always in a rush to hide it. Now, when you think about when someone has lied to you, right? When I think about when someone lied to me, the truth is always slow to come out, right? Think about it. The truth is always slow to come out, but they always try to rush and hide the truth from the lie that they told you. Listen, Chance the Rapper is a freaking genius. A genius, bro. This is crazy how the wordplay is crazy, man. Let's keep this thing going.
The lies is golden cause the devil got a touch of Midas.
Listen, I don't know if you understand, if you know who Midas was. When he said the lies is golden cause the devil got a touch of Midas. Now Midas was a legendary Phrygian king. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Put it in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. Phrygian king who is given the power of turning everything he touches to gold, which is crazy. Now he said the lies is golden because the devil got a touch of Midas. That's the best thing I got out of that one, because Midas was he could turn things to gold. So let's keep this thing going.
The soul is brighter cause the Holy Ghost is ultraviolet.
Okay. The soul is brighter because the Holy Ghost is ultraviolet. Now, ultraviolet is a electromagnetic radiation having a wavelength shorter than that of the violet and end of the visible spectrum, but longer than that of X-rays. Bruh, crazy. We're gonna keep this thing going. I'm trying to break down everything. Like I said, if you want to, listen, for this video, I'm going to be pausing a lot. Because I'm trying to break down everything and explain everything the best way I can. Now, if you're trying to watch the whole video, you can go back to the previous, my previous reaction and watch the whole thing. Let's keep this thing going.
The tongue is violent when the spirit starts to hunger striking.
Okay, the tongue is violent when the spirit starts. Okay, keep it simple.
The thunder lightning makes the heart go under bunkers hiding. The lungs are silent when it hears the footsteps of the giants. And then the fingertips, they twist up like Poseidon's trident.
Okay, and then the fingertips, they twist up like Poseidon's trident. Now, when I think about, okay, when he says and then the fingertips, they twist up like, I don't know if he's talking about throwing up gang signs, twist up like Poseidon's trident. Now, I'm gonna have a picture right up here of Poseidon's trident. So I'm guessing, hold on. Now, the fingertips twist up like Poseidon's trident. Now, those are three, when you look at Poseidon's trident, right? You look up top of the trident, right? Those three things, right? Now, I don't know if you heard of the satanic statue that was put up in, I think, is it in Detroit? Comment below of the statue. You remember the statue, the satanic statue with the goat head and whatnot? And I believe the statue was like this. I think. Now, either he's talking about gang signs or he's talking about the statue, people throwing up the sign like this. I'm not sure. But that's Poseidon's trident right there. But maybe I'm reaching. But maybe I'm not. I'm just thinking, that's all.
Remember safety if you ever running from the Titan.
Okay, you should know. Okay, remember safety if you ever running from the Titan. Safety, tight end positions in, football, whatnot. So
remember Mookie if they ever come to cut the hydrant.
Okay, remember Mookie if they ever come to cut the hydrant. Okay, so let's keep this thing going. Okay, when you're talking about Mookie, said I don't know if you've seen the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie Do the Right Thing, right? So Do the Right Thing was basically a film that was filmed in 1989. All right, so Mookie was basically the main character in Do the Right Thing. He was like a pizza delivery guy. And basically, it says that during the day, local teenagers will open a fire hydrant and douse the other neighbors to beat the heat where they lived at. Beat the heat wave before officers would intervene. So that's basically what this line is talking about in the movie. I've seen the movie, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't know who Mookie was. So that's where that came from.
They cut the heart out with the tongue, they want it undivided.
Okay, they cut the heart out with the tongue, they want it undivided. Now, undivided it's not divided, it's separated or broken into parts, concentrated on or devoted completely to one object. Crazy.
You better not start, you make a fuss, you end up uninvited. My heart and mind are beefing, I call them rhyme and reason. They always going head to head, I'm trying to Siamese them.
Oh my goodness, so listen, he said my heart and mind are beef and I call them rhyme and reason. They always going head to head, I'm trying to Siamese them. So, all right, so I thought I had this up. I don't know why I didn't have this up. I had it in my notes. So if we go there, okay, try to Siamese them. Siamese twins duplicate like twins and try to Siamese them. Go ahead to try Siamese them. All right, keep this thing going.
My father got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson.
Now, my father got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson. Now, y'all know who Liam Neeson is, right? The actor from Taken. Now, if you've seen the movie Taken, Liam Neeson had a special set of skills, and that's where he got that from.
He told me faith and squinted eyes could turn a blind Venetian.
He told me faith and squinted eyes can turn the blind Venetian. Hold on. I'm about to put that up right now. Listen. Do you know what Venetian blinds are, right? And when you squint your eyes, right? Your eyes can turn to blind Venetian blinds. Yo, keep it going, yo. This dude's amazing, yo.
I seen a sign, I'm in the den, I'm with the lion sleeping.
Okay, I seen the sign, I'm in the den, I'm with the lion sleeping. Daniel in the lion's den. You should, if you don't know the story, go to Daniel chapter 6. And explains about Daniel and the lion's den and whatnot. So that's what he was. I believe that was what he was referring to.
I seen the wine, I seen the water turn to bright Tahitian.
Okay, I seen the wine, I seen the water turn to bright Tahitian. Now I looked up what Tahitian, like different colors, but it basically brought up pictures of Tahitian pearls and whatnot. So Tahitian pearls can come in different types of colors, like red, whatnot, black. Different colors. You know what color? You know what wine is like, kind of like a blood red type color. You know, but there's different wines though.
The heart is somewhere on Hawaiian beaches, tying pigeons to the giant peaches.
Yo, okay, tying pigeons to the giant peaches. Now, when the first time I heard this, I didn't know what he was talking about because, like I said, I was watching the video more than anything. If you ever watched the movie James and the Giant Peach, right? I was like, yo, giant peaches. There was a giant peach in James and the Giant Peach, the movie, right? What did he tie the big peach to? What did he tie the big peach to? Or what did he tie to the giant peach? He tied pigeons or seagulls, whatever. They're still birds. I'm tying pigeons to the giant peaches. And what happened after he tied the pigeons to the giant peach? It helped James go get to his destination. Okay, right? Crazy, bro. James, let's keep this thing going.
I want the beat to feel like diegesis.
I want the beat to feel like diegesis or diegesis. Diegesis in the film and media, diegesis is a style of storytelling, which presents an interior view of the world and that the world is experienced by characters and situations and events of a narrative. Examples would be telling, recounting, and enacting. So diegesis is a style of storytelling. So he said, I want the beat to feel like diegesis. A style of storytelling. Deep.
I'm tired of politicians trying to sell us diet Jesus.
Now listen, when I thought of this, right? I'm tired of politicians trying to sell us diet Jesus. So I was like, what the freak are you talking about, right? So I had to really do some thinking, and this is my explanation. So what is a diet? A diet is the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats, right? Okay, so if you go down to the bottom, where's the verb, right? Restrict oneself to small amounts or special kinds of food in order to lose weight. It's difficult to diet. So when I go to my notes, right? Diet Jesus. I wrote this: to diet Jesus, Yeshua, or Christ is to consume only small amounts of him, right? Such as food. Now, the bread of life, which I see as the Bible, is the bread of life. Scriptures are in it. That's our food, right? That's our spiritual food to feed us every single day, right? To get us through life, right? So if you go on a diet, right? If you go on a diet, that basically you're cutting out certain things. You're going on a diet. You're not eating as much, right? So he's saying that he's tired of the politicians trying to sell us diet Jesus, trying to give us less of him. He's tired of the world trying to give us less of the Most High. And that's what I feel like he's saying. That's what I got out of it.
That's like dialysis was trying to sell us diabetes.
Okay, when he said this, he said that's like dialysis trying to sell us diabetes. So, dialysis, right? The separation of particles, right, in a liquid on the basis of the differences in their ability, but pass through the membrane. Okay, the clinical purification of blood cells, right, by dialysis as a substitute for the normal function of the kidney. Okay, keep that in your mind, right? So diabetes is the condition in which the body does not properly process food for use of energy. Let's skip down to this. The pancreas, an organ that lies near the stomach, makes a hormone called insulin to help glucose into this, cells of bodies. So basically, diabetes is, is basically kind of like it's a disease that kind of like kills the blood cells and whatnot. It basically messes up your blood cells and whatnot. But it says that's like dialysis was trying to sell you diabetes. That's crazy, right? Crazy. Dialysis is basically trying to get rid of it, trying to get rid of the disease, right? The sickness. But they're trying to sell us sickness? What? All right, let's keep this thing going, man.
Act like you was born yesterday and you gon' die a fetus.
Act like you was born yesterday and you gonna die a fetus. You was born yesterday, but you gonna die a fetus. A fetus is an unborn offspring of a mammal, in a particular unborn human baby more than 8 weeks after conception. After conception. Let's keep it going, y'all.
The mind's philosophy is old, the stylus of my leaders.
Okay, I didn't know what he was talking about here either. So I had to dissect this. He said the mind's philosophy is old as Thales of Miletus. So Thales of Miletus, I'm not gonna say when he was born. He was a philosopher renowned as one of the legendary 7 wise men, or Sophoi, whatever, in antiquity. He is remembered primarily for his cosmology based on water as the essence of all matter, the earth, a flat disk floating on a vast sea. How the heck you know that, man? Genius, yo. Keep this thing going.
The mind is quite elitist, that's why they like quiet preachers.
Hold on. He said, hold on, I gotta go back. He said,
quiet preachers.
No, you're playing with me.
Elitist, that's why they like quiet preachers.
He said that's why the mind's elitist. The mind is quite elitist. That's why they like choir preachers. So I had to look up this. So elitist is relating to or supporting the view that a society or system should be led by an elite. So the mind is elite. It's superior. It's great. The mind is great. It's elite. The mind is quite elitist. It's quite elite. That's why they like choir preachers. Now, I didn't know what this was talking about right here. That's why they like choir preachers. I couldn't really understand that one, so I kept it moving from this one. So we're gonna keep it moving from this one.
They like quiet preachers. They buy our leaders easier than I could buy a feature.
Okay, they buy our leaders easier than I can buy a feature. So what I got out of this was they buy our leaders, like they buy our black leaders, whatever, with money and whatnot. They kind of like, they buy our leaders with money easier than I can buy. They bribe our leaders with money easier than I can buy a feature. You know, he pays people to be featured on this music and whatnot. Let's keep this thing going.
That's why the genius always end up on the tightest leashes.
Okay, that's why the lead genius always ends up, okay.
That's how I wrote my whole entire thesis.
Okay, for most of you don't know, a thesis is a statement or a theory that is put forward as a premise to be maintained as proved. So he said that's how I wrote my whole entire thesis. He wrote this whole he wrote all these lyrics and whatnot to be proved. To me, it's a statement to be proved and whatnot, or a proved statement. Let's keep this thing going.
My heart and flesh are racing, that's why I get complacent.
Okay, my heart and flesh are racing, that's why I get complacent. Complacent is showing mug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one's achievements. He's become uncomfortable. Basically, my heart and flesh are racing, that's why I get uncomfortable, complacent.
That's why y'all get impatient, y'all don't get the invitation.
That's why y'all get impatient. Y'all don't get the invitation. Keep this thing going. Keep it going.
I'm sitting courtside with the nurses during visitation.
Okay, he said, that's why y'all get impatient. Y'all don't get the invitation. I'm sitting courtside with the nurses during visitation. Now, I don't know if he was trying to, put impatient and inpatient together. I'm not sure if he was trying to do that. I'm kind of reaching a little bit. But that's what I got out of it. That's why y'all get impatient. Y'all don't get the invitation. I'm sitting courtside with the nurses during visitation, watching. Oh, what'd he say? He said,
watching the vitals with some popcorn in anticipation.
When he says that, he said with popcorn in anticipation. Now, when you're sitting there, like if you've seen the gif of Michael Jackson, remember in the Thriller video when Michael Jackson was eating the popcorn, and you anticipating the next scene of what's going to happen in the movie. That's what I got out of that part. So, we're gonna keep this thing going. The rest of this is an instrumental the rest of the time. So, all right, well, so listen. Let's listen. We gotta clap that up. We gotta clap that up, yo. This was crazy. This was amazing, man. This was amazing, yo. So, this was amazing. This song was amazing. Now, I wanted to make this video. I wanted it to be a breakdown the best way that I could, because I like to go back and listen to the song. I don't just like listening to the beat. I like listening to the lyrics and then going back and trying to figure out what that person's or what that artist is talking about. So that's what I wanted to do in this video. If you have any information, if you have anything on how you feel about the video or what you got out of it, please comment below the video. I would love to read your comments. I'll reply the best way I can. Like I said, man, I'm gonna do more of these in the future on videos that are very lyrical and whatnot, so I can try to break down and try to dissect it the best way that I could. But listen, I appreciate you guys watching this video, man. So listen, I want to inspire you guys, like I try to do in every video, inspire you guys to continue to do what you're doing, man. As long as it's positive, keep on doing it, man. I love you guys. Continue to stay focused, man. Stay away from the negative, man. Cut those people off that are not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're selling drugs, whatever they're doing, if they're just bad vibes, man, cut those people off, man. Surround yourself with positive energy. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video, man. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notifications button, man, so you can get notified every time I upload a video. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for listening as well, man. If you don't know who it is, it's your boy Kaso. You heard?